Welcome back to Living Local. Are you frustrated trying to figure out how to find your design style? Well, one local designer is making the process easy by offering an interior design workshop that will help make your space more functional and beautiful. And here to tell us a little bit more about her upcoming class is Courtney Lawrence, owner and designer of Courtney Lawrence Studio. So great to have you back.
Thank you.
All right, so before we talk about this workshop, tell us a little bit more about your business and exactly what you do for those who might not be familiar with you.
So Courtney Lawrence Studio is an interior design company, and I offer services to people to help make their spaces more beautiful and functional, help them decorate their space.
Yeah.
So I offer in-person consultations for local people. I also do phone call consultations if that's easier, or if people live across the country and they want to do that. And then I offer design services. So I create partial or full room designs, which gives people an example, a picture of what their room could look like if they went ahead and implemented everything that I was suggesting. And then my newest offering is the workshop, which we're here to talk about today.
Yes. So let's talk about this workshop and what made you decide to offer this to folks.
Yes, so the interior design workshop was kind of born because I wanted an easy way for people to come, gather, and learn about how to decorate their home without spending a lot of money or a lot of time, but also it being a fun thing too to do.
Right.
And so we had one last month in March. It went over super well. So we decided to try another one in April.
I love this. And so this is some of the before and after pictures that we're looking at now from your clients that came to the workshop?
Yeah, so this before and after, this is just an example of when I see before pictures, then I go ahead and, depending on the service we do, make those design recommendations to then get to the after, which is often an amazing transformation.
Wow, that one right there is really amazing.
Yes,
that's beautiful.
I love this one.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about some of the stuff that people will learn from this workshop.
Yes. So at the workshop, the first thing we'll do is dive into home styles. So everybody has a unique home style, whether it be modern, farmhouse, boho. So we'll really figure out what that is and kind of see some examples. And then we'll create a mood board, which is right here, which you'll see in front of me. And the mood board is a way for people to walk through my design process and create this mood board to help them then go home and put together their space. So it has specific things on it that is required in order for this process to really work.
Okay.
So I'll walk everybody through that, and then after that there'll be like an Ask the Designer series where people have sent me their photos of their space, and then I go ahead and tell them everything that I would do to make their space more beautiful and functional. So that's really great as well.
That is awesome. That's a game changer, I'm telling you.
Yes.
And so specific design advice. So if someone has a living room and they're like, I just don't know what to do with these bookshelves or this huge couch that I bought and didn't think that it would fit in the space, right? You probably get that a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
And just time also for general Q&A. So if people just have a few questions that they need to ask an expert, perfect time, come to the workshop and I'd be happy to answer them.
All right, so give us all the details. When and where is the workshop?
So April 19th, Old Oaks Winery in Milan from 5:30 to 7:30. And there's also a glass of wine from the winery included as well. So I'm super excited about this one.
Do people need to register in advance?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. At my website, CourtneyLawrenceStudio.com/shop.
Okay.
You can purchase your ticket right there on the website.
I love that. I love it. So do you get a lot of people who come in and they're not really sure what their design, like, I like, boho, I like farmhouse, but I also like a little, mid-century modern.
Yes. Some people know exactly what they want. They just need a little bit of help, a little bit of guidance.
Yeah.
Some people have no idea. And so that's where these workshops come into play, is that they can really hone in on what it is in order to help them buy things and really decorate their space how they want.
Yeah, I think that's probably a big problem for a lot of folks. They go to a store, they see a chair.
I
love this chair and I've got to have it, but it doesn't fit their space.
Right, yes. Or just knowing when you go to the store like Home Goods, it can be so overwhelming in there. Just knowing what things will actually work in your space.
Yes.
We'll talk about those things at the workshop.
And you've probably got a lot of feedback too, because you've had this workshop before, right?
Yes.
And so clients have probably been very pleased with the outcome, right?
The last workshop, the feedback was phenomenal. Everybody was so appreciative of what they learned and just the advice that I was able to give, and so I'm so happy to offer it again.
And that advice is plan their space ahead of time.
Yes.
Big time.
Yes, with the workshop or just in general.
In general.
Having a design plan before you go ahead and redo anything or decorate anything saves you time, saves you money, saves you stress.
Yes.
Highly recommend having a plan.
Yes, yes, and I think we're all guilty of that.
Yes.
We found something that we like, and we just buy it out of impulse and think that we'll make it fit, and then we get it home and it's not
doesn't.
working, and then you're stuck with it. Yeah.
Yes. So highly recommend a plan, whether it's having something from the workshop or whether it's a design ahead of time. That will save you time, money, and stress.
I think this workshop is so cool, and I love it. It's quick. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money, but you're getting the advice that you need to move forward. With your space.
Exactly.
I love it. Well, Courtney, I wish you all the best. I love this workshop, and best of luck with that.
Thank you so much.
All right, again, that workshop is April 19th from 5:30 to 7:30 at Old Oaks Winery in Milan, and you can register at CourtneyLawrenceStudio.com/shop. We'll also have all those details as well posted on OurQuadCities.com.